It was a dark and stormy night. The rain poured continuously. I was in my room, sitting next to the window, reading a book. It was the perfect night for reading a horror story. My heart was pumping violently as I reached the last paragraph of the story. A chill of fear went down my spine when I suddenly heard a voice whispering through my ear.
I can see you.
I thought it was my imagination, so I tried to ignore it. I put down the book and went downstairs to grab a drink. But the voice still echoed in my mind as I walked through the creaky stairs of the house. The lamp suddenly went out. Thus, the worst has yet to come. A familiar voice can be heard from upstairs.
Kai, did you play with the light switch again?
My face turned pale and a sudden chill caressed my neck. Is that you, Mother? I stuttered. It was silent for a moment. Then a hoot of laughter can be heard. I rushed into my room, hopped onto the bed, and wrapped myself with a thick layer of blanket. I said my prayer and sang myself a lullaby. I was shocked when I heard Mother's voice because both of my parents had been abroad for more than 3 weeks. The lullaby had successfully lulled me into a false sense of security. A blatant lie couldn't hurt a soul, or so I thought. But deep down, I know there are other creatures lurking around in my house. As I opened my eyes, it was already morning. My fingers were a bit numb, and I felt dizzy,
Rise and shine.
said Mother.
Let me get you your school outfit.
I nodded as she walked out of the room. I stood up and looked for my phone. That's weird, I thought to myself. There's no number, just 6 star symbols. As I read the message, I suddenly felt the same chill I had in my dream. It says, my body failed me. I'm running, but I'm not moving. I had lots of thoughts in my mind. What is happening? Perhaps I am having a nightmare.
Why are you in such a hurry, dear? You are as if you have seen.
Mother's voice suddenly turned into something demonic. I tried to calm myself, but I feel as if I'm running out of breath. The urgency to escape is getting more intense. I couldn't move, no matter how hard I tried. Please, if this is a dream, somebody, please, wake me up. After a few seconds, I heard nothing but silence. It was too good to be true, as I heard a whisper in my ear. There's something about her voice that was soft, yet eerie. Then, something hard hit me at the back of my head. As I opened my eyes, I awoke in the same room. Everything was the same as when I started before,
Rise and shine.
said Mother. I quickly got up and cowered against the wall. I was afraid she would do the same thing she did in my dream.
What's wrong?
She asked. Words failed to form as I was too afraid to open my mouth.
What's wrong with you? Never mind. Go take a shower. You will miss the bus. I will get your school uniform.
What is happening? Am I having a recursive dream? A dream within a dream? I didn't know anymore. Maybe I'm being paranoid. I jumped up and down like a monkey to see if all my senses are working. Everything seemed well, when suddenly I stumbled over the table and dropped my phone. I remembered an unknown number calling me in my dream. I checked to see if there were any, but they weren't. I lay over my bed with comfort in my chest. I walked over the room to get my towel, but then I could feel a vibration in my hand. It was my phone. My eyes spread wide open as I received the same unknown message. I dropped my phone as I saw Mother slowly creeping up behind me, grinning from ear to ear. Her legs were uneven and crooked. This is not my mother, I thought to myself. That's a devil in disguise. I was left speechless and was still in shock. She said 3 words before pulling out a knife. A rush of adrenaline pumped through my veins as Mother dashed forward to stab me. Luckily, I avoided the attack and tripped her. Everything happened so quickly and she fell on her face, flat against the ground. I took a couple of steps away from her, but she wasn't moving anymore. A pool of blood slowly seeped through her abdomen as she lay dead on the ground. No, no, Mother, don't die on me, please, stay with... Out of nowhere, something grabbed my leg. It was Mother. She wasn't dead. She yanked the knife out and tried to slash my leg. I kicked and knocked her down as I rapidly stomped her skull like a mere savage. Bits and pieces of brain splattered all over the room. When I saw the outcome of my rampage, I was unable to resist vomiting. I slowly walked past the door, feeling sick. My mind was about to give in, as I was having mixed emotions. Scared, angry, anxious, concerned. I didn't know what to feel anymore. I took a couple of steps and eventually passed out. I was already on my way to the police department when I gained consciousness. I noticed that I was in a police car. Many questions lingered in my head, and all I wanted was for this nightmare to end. I asked the police officer what happened, but all he did was stare at me, slowly putting a big smile on his face, and said,